Welcome to A Life in Bitachon. Bitachon. Today we'll be learning from Living Emunah. In Tehillim, Kapitel Yud Aleph, Posuk Hey, it says, Hashem Tzadik Evchan. Hashem tests the righteous. Hashem knows what our true purpose in this world is, and so He continually gives us opportunities to grow and elevate ourselves spiritually, allowing us to become the people we need to become. Responding to our daily struggles with Emunah is extremely valuable and significant. We sometimes go through days when we feel that Hashem is testing us time after time. The truth is that due to His unbridled love for us, He is giving us an opportunity to fulfill our mission in this world. There is a story of a man, Moshe, who lived with clear and strong emunah. He worked very hard to earn a living. One day he was so rushed in the morning that he ran out without eating breakfast. And he was so busy during the day that he was not able to stop for lunch. As he made his way home, he was extremely hungry and looked forward to a delicious, satisfying hot dinner prepared by his wife. When he arrived home, he saw his wife reading a book on a couch. Great, he thought to himself. She must have finished making dinner early and now has spare time to read. He said hello and then headed to the kitchen, where he saw a large pot on the stove. He excitedly lifted the lid, looked inside, and saw his reflection. The pot was empty. His wife had not prepared anything at all for dinner. Moshe took a deep breath, did not get angry or upset, and whispered, Hashem, I know you arranged it that I would not be able to eat breakfast or lunch today, and that it is now your will that there is no meal waiting for me for dinner. I'm not blaming anybody. I'm going to have some bread and a cup of tea, and I'm going to accept your will with love. By accepting and approaching the situation this way, Moshe offered a priceless korban to Hashem, sacrificing his will and his emotions, thereby making a heroic display of emunah. For him, this accomplishment was far more worthwhile than the most scrumptious dinner. Another story is told of a man named Yosef, who got into the detrimental habit of coming late for work. His boss was frustrated by his repeated tardiness and warned him that he would be fired if he continues to arrive late. The next morning, Yosef made a point of waking up early and giving himself ample time to get to work. Then, when he got into a car and turned the key, the car did not start. He had this car for 4 years, and this was the first time it gave him any sort of trouble. Specifically that morning, when his job depended on his arriving at work on time, the car wouldn't start. Yosef said, I know this is Hashem testing me. I'm not going to get upset or lose myself. He calmly called a taxi and he arrived at work on time. This is the challenge of emunah, not to fight the circumstances. Hashem gives us the circumstances as a gift so we can overcome them with emunah and thereby fulfill our true purpose in this world. So often we hit the worst traffic jam on the day of the most important meeting. At the time we are in the biggest rush is when we can't find our keys, or we realize that our clothes are stained and we need to change. This is Hashem Tzadik Evchan. He could make everything work so smoothly, but He knows the great benefit of our responding to challenges with emunah. A person would not lose by arriving late to the meeting if he did all he could to get there on time. We have to put in our best effort, and if we did, then Hashem will give us whatever we are destined to receive. But the opportunities we are given all the time are far more valuable than any material gain. If we respond to difficult situations with emunah by remaining calm and recognizing that we are being tested by Hashem, then we will become the great people we need to become. Thank you for joining. I wish you all Hatzlacha Rabba.